Okay, everybody, we are live on TikTok and on YouTube. We are going today to take a deeper look to the card of the day, which was the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is a very interesting card because a lot of people refer to it as a card related to love, a card for romantic interest, a card that represents a husband, a lover, a boyfriend, significant other, father figure, or anybody related emotionally with the person we are doing a reading for. But what I find interesting about the King of Cups, it is also a card that indicates an attitude. And what are we talking about when we refer to it as an attitude? Now, the attitude here, for example, we're looking at for the card of the day. What came up if you saw it in the story on Instagram? We talk about the King of Cups as the attitude that we need to have, for example, today to achieve our goals. Now, the king is obviously a powerful figure, uh, plenty of authority, leader. I mean, it's a king. But there are a lot of ways that we can express our authority, our leadership, our power, and we can do that in a harsh way, in a very strong way. We can do that uh, by being rude, by being too aggressive, even violent, or we can do it with kindness. Now, kindness goes a long way, we know that. Sometimes we need to really focus on that. There is a call, especially when this card comes up in a daily reading. It means that we have important things to achieve, we have important goals, but the way to achieve them today, it is not by being aggressive, it is not by pushing our weight around, even though we could do that, but that's not what is going to give us what we are looking for. The way to go about it today is by being kind, being gentle, being welcoming, being positive, smiling. A smile goes a long way, definitely, today. A nice word goes a long way today. Um, Please and thank you go definitely a long way today. So there's no need to really be overly aggressive. Let's not go out and call the manager because we're not getting what we want. Is we are going to achieve a much better result today by just saying, please, can you help me do this? Or please, can you do this for me? Because even with somebody that, for example, we work with somebody that is our subordinate, an employee, or somebody that works for us, we don't have to be, today definitely doesn't work to achieve a positive result if we just give an order. Today, the best result is achieved by saying, please do this for me. I need you to do this for me. You have the skills, the ability to do this, and I need you to do this. And then say thank you once they do that. That goes definitely a long way. So thank you for joining. We have a couple new people. Thank you so much for being here this live. We are live on TikTok and YouTube at the same time. So I'm gonna watch you and you, these two cameras, for a second. Every once in a while you'll see me switch. And today we are talking about the card of the day. Now, if you follow me on Instagram, you will see that every day I pull a card, and today's card was the King of Cups. If you only follow me on TikTok, you will see in the weekly reading that today, Monday, we had the King of Cups. Now, the King of Cups is generally referred to as a romantic figure. in a lot of readings is referred to as the husband, the lover, the father figure, sometimes a romantic interest at some level. But what comes out, especially in today's reading, it is more of an attitude that we need to have towards the things that we do, towards our meeting our goal, reaching our goal, go about our business, or dealing with people that we're going to meet along the day, throughout the day. And what is this? So we have the king, right? The king is a figure of authority, is a figure of power, is a figure that is used to give orders and to, have other people do things for him. Now, we can go about it in a very strong way, such as the King of Swords, for example, would be a very strong, harsh, giving order, not too worried about hurting feelings of other people. The King of Pentacles would just give the order and expect that to be done without even worrying about anything. The King of Cups is a card that really indicates be kind, be gentle, ask what you need to ask in a very calm way, in a very kind way, saying please, thank you, go about the day and really dealing with the people today very nicely. Today is really the day to be nice. And not just because the card comes up and say to do so, but because the energy that we are giving out by being kind, being nice, is the same energy that later on in the week is going to come back to us. So with this card showing up on a Monday, I think it's very important to really set the tone of how the week is going to go. If we follow the suggestion of the King of Cups, we're going to be nicer. We're going to make more people happy to be with us, to talk with us, deal with us, to work with us, to be in our company, in our relationship. And what that brings, by making other people happy and happy to be around us, later on in the week, that joy, that goodwill, that good energy that we brought out today, they are going to give it back to us. A lot of times, much more amplified, much more on a higher level. So it's really worth it. Hi, Leslie. So in the live, we're talking about the card of the day that we pulled in the stories or in the weekly reading, and today is the King of Cups. So we're in the story, and the weekly reading is a very short, quick mention of the energy of the card and its meaning. And now in the live, we are explaining a little bit more what this card entails, what is the suggestion, what we are going to do with it, how we are going to apply this card to our life. That's what we're doing today. If you have a question, you can ask a question. Go ahead, and I'll be happy to clarify anything. So, as I was saying, this is the energy that we put out today. That we are going to get it back many times over throughout the rest of the week. So I think it's very important to follow this suggestion. It's definitely a much nicer way of doing things, of being around, of handling situations, of dealing with people. I think it's a beautiful card. I just don't consider it as a purely romantic card or related to love, but in general as a card that the King of Cups, that represents an attitude of positive energy that we carry around, that we spread around in order for things to be better overall around us and around the people that are in our life, whether for work, relationship, day-to-day meetings with random people. I think this is a beautiful card. So if you have any questions, you can go ahead and just give them. I'll be happy to answer them. And if not, we're going to do a little summary, and we are going to check back next time. Also, if you have any questions in general about readings, about cards, about anything like that, you can send me a message and I will be happy to address that concern, the question in the next communication, in the next live, or even doing a video specifically for that particular question. So once again, today's card that we look a little bit deeper was the King of Cups, card of authority, card of getting things done. But today, our authority is expressed with kindness, gentleness, positive energy. Let's go and say please, thank you to everybody that we meet, because that will go a long way, not just with people that are in our general vicinity, in our household, in our workplace, but overall everywhere, to the delivery driver, to the mailman, to the super in the building, to the random person in the street, everybody. That will go definitely a long way, and we will receive this energy back during the week, amplified many times over. So hope this helped, and it was very, very nice being with you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.